Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Wonder Snatch. It's Christmas. I'm in half face again today because I'm doing another makeover for probably the best voice in Singapore, Mina Kaye.
Hi guys! Woo! I'm so excited to be here. You have no idea.
When I made Dwayne over, he said that you wanted a drag makeover, and this I thought perfect. Okay, and I think Christmas is the perfect time to do this.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Okay, so if there's something you see, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for post notifications. All right, Mina, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's go.
Woo!
Okay, let's get started.
Yes.
All right, so now we're going to block your brows. Have you ever blocked your brows before? Like
Never.
completely gone?
No.
Okay. So usually
This is when you do that little...
Yeah,
masala.
to get rid of your brows so we can draw in new ones. And this usually is a point where a lot of people really see their face shape change.
Really? Yeah.
So Mina, you've done drag before, haven't you?
Yeah. Amateur drag.
You sent me some pictures and some videos of you doing drag when you were in school.
Oh my gosh, yes I did. It's like top secret. It's in the vault now. Nobody sees it, so it's like unlisted. No one can watch it.
Okay. I thought I'd link it.
You can't.
Well, I'll put some screenshots.
Yes.
But why did you choose to do drag?
Why did I? So I was very, very interested in drag ever since I saw Connie and Carla. It's Toni Collette.
Toni Collette, yeah.
And Nia Vardalos or something. I can't remember.
The Greek lady.
The Greek lady
from My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yes,
right?
yes. I love that movie, and I'm like, oh my god, this is me. This is me wanting to be a woman dressed as a man, dressed as a woman, because I don't like the whole like faux king thing. Because I'm kind of thought like, okay, because there's so much going on as a drag queen, right? But as a drag king, men in general, like the stereotypical men, they're not as interesting as women.
yeah, and that's why we are drag queens.
Exactly. And so drag queens are kind of like, you don't hear much about them, right? So anyway, I did a study at school on why, being a man dressed as a woman is more appealing than a woman dressed as a man or a woman dressed as an exaggerated woman. So that was my sort of like study, I guess.
It's also the whole Victor Victoria thing, right? So there's a theme there.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Well, women, there's no rule that women can't be drag queens.
No,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
So, but it's just more interesting because I did a study on like, okay, I told like, my audience, like, imagine I'm a man, I have a penis, and I'm doing this show. How would you feel? And then versus me coming out as a woman with a vagina, in
wearing
drag.
the same costumes, with the same songs.
Different, yeah.
Okay.
And telling different jokes because she's a woman telling a joke and versus a man telling a joke. So, and of course the feedback was like, I like Frankie McSparkle. Then I can't even remember my
Frankie McSparkles was her drag name. So.
Yes, I can't even remember the
female
female's name. There was another name for her, but see. Not even.
So there is a different power. There's a difference in the power.
Oh yeah,
when you subvert your gender.
Completely.
Right? Yeah.
So,
and I guess it's the whole thing because men are supposed to be like the strong one. There's this whole thing about toxic masculinity. So when you tear all that apart, there seems there's a lot bigger change.
Yeah.
And there's a bigger I don't know, some more subversion there.
Yeah. I love it.
Okay. And of course, Mina is like as I said, she's in my opinion. Probably the best voice in Singapore.
Oh, stop.
There's
so many others.
Yeah, but you're a huge musical theatre person, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah.
I am. That's all I know. That's all I do.
Yeah, and I think the first time I saw you was when I saw one of your LaSalle shows.
Was it? I thought it was.
Yeah, no. I'm a huge musical theatre nerd too. So anything I would go. And when I went to see the LaSalle shows and I saw you, I was like, that voice sounds exactly like all the voices that I hear on my on my Broadway soundtracks and everything. I mean, not soundtracks, cast recordings.
So interestingly enough, though, the reason why you might think that is because when I was little, I've no formal training before I went to LaSalle, right? But all I did was copy. I was the biggest impersonator. So I would listen to something or I'd watch something on TV and like, I can do that too.
How old were you when you realized that?
When I wanted to become an actress.
No, but you just saw something on TV and
I thought everyone did that. As a child, I thought, I'm pretty sure everyone does this at home, but clearly not.
Yeah.
When I just did Spoonful of Sherman with TJ and Sing Theater, right? Probably when I say just, I mean like before the pandemic. So in the show, I had to whistle. I thought everyone could whistle. Like,
anyone can whistle.
Anyone can whistle. See? Hey, hashtag Sondheim. And then they were like, how do you do that? I'm like, can't you do that? So I thought everyone could do it, but apparently that is a skill. And I'm like, oh, I had no idea. So same thing as a kid, I thought everyone could copy, because I'm like, everyone has a voice. Everyone should be able to do this. People told me like, yeah, not everyone can do that. I'm like, okay, I guess that's special. I didn't think I was.
So what was your time in LaSalle like? You seem to have done a ton of stuff when you were there.
Yes.
And really varied stuff too. I mean, just looking back at your YouTube videos, you know, every single song that you choose is like stuff that, like all these like deep cut stuff that I like John Bucchino.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like,
nobody knows him.
I'm like obsessed with him. It's
That's
like, especially that song of Violence that you sang. It's like, it's one of the songs that I used to play on rotation.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, this person is like my spirit animal.
I love it. Yeah, no. I love doing, I mean, as a performer, you have to find obscure stuff too, right? Because everyone's going to auditions with like these overdone big numbers, hear me belt sort of sitch. So having some obscure numbers in your book is very helpful. So if your question was, how's my time at LaSalle?
Yeah.
It was the best time of my life.
Yeah. Why?
Well, I made lifelong friends there. I think that was the first moment in my life where I actually like, oh my God, I found my clan. And yeah, even till today, like a lot of us are mothers now, my classmates and I. Everyone's living all over the world, but we're still like keeping in touch. So yeah.
And I mean, for myself, I mean, I did spend like most of my life like doing medicine and stuff. And I've always just wanted to, you know, join the circus and stuff. So even when I was like in training and everything, you know, there was this time when I would, you know, in my free time, I would just go to the LaSalle page and just look at the adult course and just stare at it.
You should have joined us.
No, but it was like my dream. It's really my dream. And now, you know, after everything, and I've reached a certain age, I said, no, this is time for me. I need to do the stuff I like. And I think drag has really helped me express a lot of that.
Honestly, the only reason why anyone would want to go to theater school is to make connections. And if you already have your own connections, there's no point. That's what I always tell my students. It's kind of like saying, oh yeah, I've already made it on Broadway and then I'm going back to school. That makes no sense. You're already on Broadway. You know, people already know you. You made the connections. You don't need to go to theater school.
And now you're teaching too, right?
And I am. I'm mentoring. Well,
mentoring. So I take lessons with TJ, and of course every time I'm there, I see Mina, and then I'm a little bit starstruck when I see her.
No, I'm starstruck. You should have seen me when I saw him on drag for the first time. I'm like,
What's the first time? When was that?
That was at Sing-a-thon.
That's the first time you saw me in person? Oh, cool,
in person
cool.
in drag, and I'm like, no way! I love it.
And you know, being in drag also opens up your repertoire.
Yes. You know, I've always been obsessed with costumes, like in general. I think that's why I'm attracted to the art form of drag, because you know, you get to put on these exaggerated like costume pieces, and I don't know, I feel more. People always say like, oh my gosh, you have to be authentic, you have to be true. But there's also freedom in finding yourself, I guess, or your alter ego in something else.
Yeah, when you play with gender and play with costumes, play with species, play with anything, and then you're inhabiting a whole different persona.
Exactly.
When everything comes on, you're like different, right?
Exactly. Yeah. With whoa, hello.
It's almost all gone. But were you born in Singapore?
I was born in Singapore, and then I grew up in Dubai.
Oh.
I was your classic third culture international school kid.
And how old were you when you moved back?
I was about 12, and then I went to high school here. And then I went off to do my early childhood education degree. No, not a lot of people know this. So that was my very first degree.
Oh yeah, before LaSalle.
Before LaSalle. So I did that first, and then I mean, of course, I always knew that I wanted to be an actress, but I didn't have the guts because like I said, I didn't have any proper training. So my kids, when I was a preschool teacher, were my first audience. And I'm like, hey, I'm so entertaining. Maybe I should do this for real. I applied to Ryerson University in Canada. And then I got rejected.
Oh.
And then I came back to Singapore.
Sorry, how old were you then? Like 16? 15?
No. This was after my first degree. So I was a lot older.
Oh, so you joined LaSalle as an adult?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
so
you
my
were
actual university life was when I did my early childhood education, Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. Yeah. So I have 2 degrees and 1 master's.
Wow. Cool.
I'm an overachiever.
No. That's very Singaporean.
Right. The Singaporean in me. Did that and then came back to Singapore and didn't know what to do because thought, oh, okay, I guess I wasn't good enough because I applied for the acting program at Ryerson University. And then I joined Jitterbugs for tap classes, and that's where I met Miss Joanne Ho.
Oh,
Who I'm
Joanne.
very, very good friends with today.
So am I.
Yeah, so that's where I actually first met her. I met her even before LaSalle. And at the time, Tiffany Wrightson, who taught us tap, told me that, oh, I'm teaching musical theater at a school in Singapore. And I'm like, in Singapore? There's musical theater in Singapore? What? So I just like sent in my application just for fun, sent in my audition. And no, I actually didn't send in. I auditioned live. Yeah, and then I got in to the program. I'm like, okay, here we go.
Wow.
And that's where it all started. Is this contour?
Contour, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this whole thing is going to go on YouTube. I look like crap without makeup.
What?
I look like crap without makeup.
Oh, no, don't worry. You have a lot of makeup soon. So after LaSalle, you went to Boston you did the master.
Yes.
That was masters. What was that about? That was a teaching, or was it a performance?
No, it's so after my experience there, I realized that it's basically the BFA program condensed into 2 years.
It's the same what you did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Except that it's in a different environment. You know, you meet different people. Also, networking is different, and because BOCO, the Boston Conservatory, is so big on Broadway. Like, Broadway is the way and the only way. So it's interesting to get to see that. But at LaSalle, I had more of an international perspective, which I like better, actually. Because, you know, you have people from Australia, the West End, Broadway. You know, we have all these teachers coming in from all over the place. But in Boston, you know, you only get people from America. Is that hair bugging you? Should I tuck it in?
Yeah. Can you just tuck those hairs in?
Sure.
I'm getting in the way of the foundation.
Yes. There you go.
Okay, so after America, you came back and what do you do? Do you start teaching immediately?
So I was in Boston. We lived there. I was not planning on moving back. But then I had a baby. And then you know, we kind of, at the time, there's also a lot of like shootings happening, and then I got worried, like, oh my gosh, is this a safe place to raise a child? You know, let's go somewhere safe. Let's go back to Singapore. And that's where my husband and I met, right? So we do have like a pool of friends here. So coming back here for a bit sounds like a smart decision. But we don't know where we're going next.
You met your husband in America?
No, here.
Yeah.
We met here. He was working at Universal Studios. Hello.
I love
it. Oh my god, you're such a pro. Look at that.
Yeah, I used to love to draw women's faces all the time when I was young, so a lot of this is just...
That's crazy, man. Like, you don't even need a stencil or anything.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there you go. There, new brows.
I love it.
A little bit uneven. I need to face me enough.
So when did you move to New York City?
2013. So after I finished my...
Right, so it's about the same time. Because I moved 2014.
Yeah.
But we made like several trips to New York. I could have just like hung out with you.
Oh yeah. And that's where actually I got really close to Dwayne, because I knew Dwayne before,
yes.
but
Dwayne came to visit.
Yeah, he came to visit, and we would just hang out and go to watch shows all the time. Yeah.
Wow, 5 years in New York City.
Yeah.
Man, why didn't you stay?
Well, because I had to come back to work. And yeah, in New York City, that was the best time. I mean, I could watch like on a Saturday or Sunday, if I just felt like it, I could just go and watch like 2 shows.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. Where did you live in New York City?
I lived in Harlem.
Whoa, what was that like?
It was good. It was near my lab, and very diverse. So
that's great.
Although it's getting a bit gentrified around then too.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you do a lot of your own makeup in the theater?
I do, but not like this.
Huh?
I do. I usually don't trust people with my face.
Oh no.
I always do. I don't know, because there's like they seem to always draw the eyes weird. So
well, in drag we embrace the weird.
See? That's why it's different.
But how about day to day? Do you do a lot of makeup yourself?
No, just because I do theater, I want my skin to breathe.
Okay, so you're in a black shirt, so your black shirt's gonna be
okay.
A bit dandruff. That's fine. That's fine.
That's fine. So who was it at Sing-a-thon? There's someone who was there with a camera.
Oh, that's my sister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, your other sister?
I have 2 sisters. So
I did not know
Sean did You were
Yes.
in
Sounds When You Were,
Sounds When
with
You
her,
Were, right?
yep.
She was like she's
So
trying
that's
her
not
hand at stage,
Sean.
right? No, that's
I
not
would've
Sean. That's my
known
other
it.
sister.
I
Yeah.
had no idea you had another sister.
I think
So wait,
I think
you
it's
wanted
about
her to be a director?
No. I thought, if I could get all my siblings and everything like doing theater stuff, then
Yeah, then
I
you
would
can
have a
start.
built-in
Yeah,
company.
you should. I mean, you could easily, like, everyone these days are starting like collectives, you know?
I've already decided I'm probably not going to be able to spend a lot of time, because a whole show had the rehearsals and everything.
Yeah.
But my dream is cabaret.
Yes, girl. Oh my god.
When I was in New York, that's what I did. I joined 92nd Street Y. They had like this cabaret course, and I did it. And after that, I think the teacher liked me so much that she just kept me on her roster of
That's
performers. So
amazing.
we put a show maybe 3 times a year. We
That's
did
amazing.
in Don't Tell Mamas. We used to
Wow.
I used to do shows.
Did you have any? Do you have any videos of that?
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
You want to critique?
No, I want to watch. I want to see it. I'll watch it in my free time.
I'll send you something. So that's what I want to do, and
Yes.
storytelling and stuff like that, and then telling.
And that's
stories
what
of
I'm
songs.
trying to get people to do, because everyone's complaining like there's no work here, there's no work. I'm like, create your own work.
That's what I do, and I don't know if you know, one of my dreams is to open a piano bar.
Oh my god, let's collaborate. Oh my gosh, we need to get you involved in
That's why when he asked me to do the sing-a-thon, I said, perfect, let's just do a piano cabaret thing. My kind of dream. And the stuff I've been doing for fundraising is basically cabaret. Yeah. So the last 2 shows I've done, which is the first one is called Snatched. It was a Christmas cabaret.
Love it. That's amazing.
You guys are super talented. I mean, I must say that my voice isn't like at that place.
You don't need to.
Yeah.
You don't need to. As a cabaret performer, that's not necessary.
And drag does most of the heavy lifting anyway. So that's my excuse.
And also, you can lip sync as long as you lip sync for your life.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, how did you end up getting into this whole world of drag so professionally?
Well, I did start drag for my partner's birthday party. So
Okay.
at the time, I was always dying to try, and watching Drag Race, I always felt like there's something there. And
right. I can do that, right? See, now you understand how I feel.
Something, but it did take a long time, because drag,
Of course.
there's so much moving pieces. So the performance might be there, but the makeup is not.
Yeah.
Or the hair is not.
And then eventually
all
you
this
gotta
needs to
add
come in place.
pieces on the boobs, the hips, everything,
the
right?
padding, everything, the whole fantasy. So it's so many different things that it's really hard to get really good at it.
Yes.
Quickly.
Right.
I don't think
It's a lot of research.
Yeah, a lot of research and a lot of preparation.
Yes.
This light is this flickering? Is it my imagination?
No, it
It's
is flickering.
Let me change the batteries. I thought I looked like amazing at that day, and of course everyone the response was huge.
Well,
Okay.
you have photos of it?
So the theme was like disco. So I got my friend to write a mashup between the 2 campier songs I knew, which was Xanadu and Never Been to Me.
Do you play the piano, by the way?
A little bit, yeah.
Can you accompany yourself?
Very, very, very basic
Still,
stuff.
that's skills. That's skills.
Yeah. So we did it, and it really brought the house down. And after that, it's like when something like that happens, something in your brain like clicks,
right?
And then you're like addicted to that feeling. Let me see if I can find a picture for you.
That's awesome. And this was when
This is 2015.
Wow, and for you to come so far.
Yeah, and since then I performed at Riot, the drag show, a couple of times.
Dude, your whole like persona, your whole makeup, your whole branding is on an international level.
Really? Wow.
Do you not think so?
Not yet, I think.
How does he not know?
This is my other cabaret, October Snatch.
Oh, hello. I love it.
Guess what song I opened with?
What?
Haben Sie gehört, the Deutsche Band.
I love it.
This is Riot, so I did Hedwig. I do love Hedwig.
Is that a tab?
Huh?
Is that a tab?
Tab, a tab. Yeah. In fact, I think it's up on YouTube as well.
Nice.
Rehearsals of me and Caleb.
Oh my gosh, so cute.
Yeah, so that's when I started, and then with school and everything, I didn't really have much time to practice. It's only when the pandemic started. This room renovated just in time for the pandemic, and I thought, I'm not just going to do this just for myself. I might as well just share it with the world
this is
if I can.
smart too. Like, where did you get the idea to? Did you
I
get
guess
inspiration from like a makeup room or something?
No. I actually did. I kind of like knew what I wanted. I knew I wanted a lot. I knew I was going to have a lot of wigs, and they have to be away. So that's why there's a shelf up there.
That is so smart.
Yeah.
Dude, you should get paid for doing this.
Oh, I wish, but
it will happen.
No, but I think I think also because I have another job that actually helps me.
Pays for this.
Yeah, it helps fund this, and it's more. I'm probably doing a lot more things than if I did this for a living, and probably having more fun.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So we were talking about cabaret earlier. So I wanted to ask you,
Yes.
and you had some recommendations for some books for cabaret, right?
Yes, I highly recommend the Cabaret Handbook by Bob Harrington. You can borrow it at the Esplanade Library, but it's with me right now.
Yeah.
For the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, of course, cabaret is something that I would love to be able to do.
You would be so fabulous.
Okay, 3 big tips for you for cabaret. What do you think?
Oh, 3 big tips. I don't know. Are you talking about like a solo cabaret or like?
Yeah, solo cabaret. One woman show.
I mean, honestly, I would say your content, I guess, right? You need to engage your audience because unlike doing a theater show where you're engaging with your scene partner, you know, your audience is your scene partner, I guess. You know, you need to engage them. You need to keep them entertaining. That's the number one thing in cabaret.
Have you done any one-woman shows in Singapore?
Yes, my fundraising concert, the MINA KAYE show.
Oh yeah,
yes.
the MINA KAYE show.
Well, yeah, that was actually the first time I put together something, and it was so much fun. The purpose of that show was to raise money for my for grad school in Boston. So that was an amazing experience. I was blown away by the turnout. I was just shocked.
Yeah.
I didn't expect venue to be packed. It was so packed that I remember, this was at TAB as well. It was so packed that they had to open up the top mezzanine area.
Wow.
And it was like full. And I'm like, this is amazing. This is a dream. This never happens.
Amazing.
And I'm like, you're here for me? Like, do I even know you? Do you know me?
This is in what, 2013?
This is 2014, right before I moved to Boston. So,
okay. So I wasn't around. So
yeah, I think you already left.
So I have an excuse. I would have been there. I would definitely have been there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was already in New York.
There's a whole, I kid you not, 9-minute medley mashup of my opening number on YouTube. If you can sit through it. So literally like changed the lyrics, did a whole mashup, talked about my career, joked about my career, many mishaps. So that was an amazing experience. I got to work with Wenfu. Do you know Wenfu?
Yep.
Amazing. Bless his soul. I love him. He is so talented. So he helped me, come up with this mashup medley for my opening number. I call it the epic opening number.
If you had to choose an opening number for a cabaret show right now, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, I wouldn't know. It's been so long. I guess it really has to do with what you're trying to tell your audience, right? What your theme is. It's so different.
So if you had to do a show right now.
Right now, I don't know. Oh my gosh.
Motherhood. Teaching.
I guess.
Yeah?
I don't know. It hasn't occurred to me. You put me on the spot there.
Yeah.
Shocking.
I'm forever always planning a show in my head. So
right.
Doesn't everybody?
So I mean, at the time, I chose songs that I did in my actual performances. So I chose a number from Into the Woods for Another 100 People. So all the stuff that I've done, and then I did a parody of it. I don't know if you know about this, but probably everyone in the theater industry knows about this. But when I did Company, I think opening night or maybe one of the first couple of nights, I sang my big epic number, Another 100 People, and then I fell down the stairs. And I heard a big gasp from the audience. It was so funny. So yeah, I used that in my cabaret show, and I did a parody number with Another 100 People using that content. Yeah, so what do you talk about in your shows? Do you bring up anything personal?
I mean, I do try to talk about like HIV stuff. So because most of my shows have been fundraisers for that.
Right.
So sometimes talk about that. I think one of my songs that I did in my last cabaret was called Undetectable. Oh, have you heard, unforgettable, but we changed the words
undetectable.
Undetectable in every way because U equals you. Undetectable equals untransmissible. So we did that.
Where would you perform your show?
So I've been doing it at this place called Laughing Juice, which is my friend's bar. Have you heard of that?
No, where is it?
It's kind of like a private bar, so it's actually quite private shows. It's not complex. This is where I shot my music video as well.
Okay. Yeah. How are they doing in this pandemic?
Yeah, not good because they can only they can't really
restaurant, right? We don't have a lot of these piano bars in Singapore.
No. So I mean, the thing would be perfect, but I think a bit apprehensive of
Why?
the audience,
Why?
what they expect, and whether it's something that is sustainable. Yeah. So if you were to bring like musical theater stuff, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure.
You mean like doing a cabaret show with a musical theater content? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course, if I did have my piano bar, it wouldn't just be cabaret. I
course.
have like plans. I want to do like stand-up comedy as well.
Yeah, of course.
Open mics.
Yeah.
Nerd,
All of that.
Nerd nights. Have you been like where scientists go and just talk about their science, stuff like that?
I love it.
Really, really nerdy stuff.
Have all those nights, trivia nights, nerd nights.
Trivia nights, yeah.
Yeah, totally. That is an amazing goal.
Hopefully, if I say it enough, it will happen.
That's how it goes. That's what I always tell my students. I love it. You guys hear that? Yeah, it manifested. Because being a performer myself, and now I am mentoring others who want to perform, that's what I've noticed. They're just scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's nothing to lose, right? And if you don't believe in yourself, who would? You got to believe in yourself first. You got to believe that you can do this. You got to manifest that.
So when you teach your students now, what is it you specialize in? Do you do? I saw you doing some rap stuff.
That was fun.
Uh-huh.
So that was for AMTC, the Adults Musical Theater Conservatoire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm basically building up their rep book. So what's a rep book? So a rep book is something that you bring to an audition with different music styles. So everyone these days, of course, you know how to, everyone has a ballad, everyone has an up-tempo. But, there's more now, with Hamilton, In the Heights. So we did different genres of music. So we studied different genres and how to audition for it. So one of them was rap.
Mm-hmm.
And like, who here teaches you how to audition for a rap musical?
Okay,
Mina Kaye does.
How would you teach someone how to rap? Teach me how to rap.
How do you teach you how to rap? So I always start with, so how did I start at that class? It was so fun. Oh my God, you should join. So we started out by simply going, it's literally all about, warming up the muscles and just listening to the groove of the music. So we literally just groove to different beats. There are different kind of rap beats, There's quicker beats, there's a slower one. So once you've done that, what I got them to do is to rap nursery rhymes. Mary had a little lamb, its fleece was white as snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go. Boom.
Oh, wow.
So you take different nursery rhymes, and then you say it with the beat. And if it's a slower beat, doom, Mary had a little lamb. You kind of like, you have to feel the groove of it. So I got them to do it with their bodies, and then with the words, and then we worked with tongue twisters. And then of course, rap is all about like, like feeling each other. So I got them to like do almost like freestyle rapping. So after everyone's done their turn, they end up with the hey ho.
Yeah, well.
So just to get get them comfortable with it.
Do you watch Drag Race?
RuPaul's?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever they have the Final Four challenge, they always have to write their own verse for RuPaul's thing. So drag queens have to rap too now.
Yeah.
When you go on,
Really?
you have to write your own
Funny.
verse. Most of them rap, but some of them sing.
Okay.
So it's very
It's all rhymes.
Yeah.
It's just finding the right rhyme, finding the right beat, right?
On RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 3 recently, there was a female drag queen. Yeah.
Really?
Biological woman.
That's amazing. What season is this? I need to watch
season 3, RuPaul's Drag Race UK season 3.
Okay.
Biological woman. And
Wow.
On the next season of RuPaul's Drag Race America, season 14, there's a straight man.
Has there never been a straight man?
No, a straight heterosexual, completely.
I've heard of some drag queens who are completely straight. They just like the art form.
I mean, it's not unheard of.
Just
for
rare.
example, Mrs. Doubtfire is Robin Williams in drag.
Right. No, but there are actually straight men who are just genuinely interested in the art form itself. They have children and everything. I'm excited to see where this is going.
I hope it comes through. It's always hit or miss, but I think once the lashes are on, most things it's quite forgiving. But you have very good lid space.
Very good what?
Lid space for drawing stuff. Yeah. Have you ever worn so much eyeliner?
Nope. Oh, actually, you know what? Yes. I got to share with you some photos that I've done because I'm a performer, right? So I have done some things where it's where the makeup is close to dry. I think I just posted an Instagram post last night of me as a Winx Club member. Do you know Winx?
Yeah, the fairy.
The fairy, yeah. So that makeup was possibly the closest I've ever done to drag.
You like dressing up for Halloween too, right?
Oh
you always
yes.
put up something with your family. That's really, really
I
cute.
am obsessed with costumes, like I said. I love it. So yeah, so we started this family tradition after my son was born. So every year we're dressed up as like different like Disney characters. So I go full out with like the costumes. I would order them like 2 months in advance or 3 months in advance. And then yeah, we have this like photo shoot.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Oh, and it's always Disney. Is it always Disney?
So far, it's been only Disney. So, woohoo! Look at that.
Okay, we're almost done with the eyes.
Okay.
I'm gonna contour your. Let's just blend it out a bit.
Sure.
Okay, so it's Christmas. I thought we'd play a little game.
Okay.
Let's talk about your favorite Christmas musicals. What musicals do you?
There aren't many to choose from, right?
Yeah, I was when I was coming on this, I also was wondering.
Yeah, because there are like there's Elf, there's A Christmas Story, but favorite, I guess Rent.
Rent?
There's a Christmas theme in there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Angel comes out in a little Christmas outfit.
Yeah, you read my mind. You know, Elf for my Wondersnatch, my Christmas cabaret. My opening song was Sparkle, Jolly Twinkle Twinkle.
I love it. Love it.
And of course, Rent had the amazing the Christmas bells. Is it Christmas bells?
Christmas bells.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's almost like they are one day more.
Yep.
Where everyone's singing over each other. That was like perfect. And then they have the junkies singing too. That was so cute. I think.
I love it. What else?
Is Mame?
Oh yeah.
Mame, of course, Mame is one of the.
That's old.
Yeah.
Promises. No, wait, that's Thanksgiving. It's turkey lurkey time.
That is Thanksgiving. but you can have turkey for Christmas too.
True, that's what we do.
Yeah. Have you heard of this Christmas cabaret? What's it called? It's hilarious. Let me see.
Christmas cabaret.
It's a really funny Christmas cabaret. You guys should try to do it in Christmas Smackdown.
Smackdown.
Yeah. You should listen to it.
Okay.
The whole thing is on.
Okay.
It's 1.5 hours.
Okay.
It's hilarious Christmas songs. I'm pretty sure you've never heard of any of them before.
So it's like a parody.
But it's really, really funny stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we should do it next year. Let's just all do it next year.
Sure. Wait, it's written like.
It's written like it's basically like funny Christmas songs.
Oh, okay. So anyone can use it.
Yeah, but I think you just need to probably get the rights.
Of course.
Yeah.
So similar to like a.
Like a musical, but.
Yeah.
Christmas Smackdown.
I love it.
I discovered it last year and I was like, oh my god, I wish.
Okay, I have to go check it out. Christmas Smackdown.
Yeah, so we just watched a little bit of Christmas Smackdown. I think we should definitely try to,
That would be fun.
Yeah, really fun.
See, you don't have to be an amazing singer to do something like that.
You don't.
Yeah.
It's all acting, right?
It's all acting. Yeah. Totally.
Coming together.
Love it.
And now we're going to just blush the hell out of you.
Yes!
And if you like blush, you love this. Look at this. It's a blush
oh
binder.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. This is amazing. What is this?
Yeah, it's called a crayon case. It's a blush binder. It's just like a book of blush.
I love that it's like a folder.
Yeah, it's like a folder.
Where do you find this in Singapore?
No, I bought online,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I always worry about ordering stuff online and then everything cracks. Is this made for drag queens?
No, it's made for. I think it's made for black women.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a black-owned company. And because a lot of companies just ignore black people for so long that they have to make their own, and when they do, they
same thing for hair, right?
Yeah.
To complement their gorgeous skin color and their hair.
Okay, have a look.
Oh my goodness, I look like an elf.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
we look like twins. I love it.
Yeah, look. Actually, I have white brows.
Oh, that's right.
I have bleached browns because of my white hair.
True. Is mine going to be brown?
You got blonde tinsel.
I
give it a tinsel
oh my
wig.
goodness, I love it. I love it.
Okay, now we draw on the freckles.
Oh, how cute. So when Dwayne came over,
Uh-huh.
did you plan his look?
No,
or?
no, not really.
No.
Not really. Just went in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so cute. I need to learn how to do this. It's so cute. What do you use for freckles?
For brown freckles, I usually use an eyeliner pencil, but this is just wet water activated paints.
Oh. But it's white? I'm confused.
Yeah, I've got it in every color.
What? How cute. So it's just paint? Oh.
And it washes right off.
Oh.
Yeah, you use it to draw stuff in your face.
That's what you use to draw the snowflakes?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
so
yeah.
cute.
Let's give you one of
Yay. I got a snowflake too.
those.
I'm so excited. Okay, surely you gotta love art and craft.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. Like
So
painting, obviously.
your body is a canvas, or your face is a canvas.
Yeah, I like painting my whole body too. Like for Halloween, I painted my whole body pink. My sister had to come over to help.
Oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed and very impressed.
Okay.
Oh, so cute! I love it! I love it! Ah, so cute! I almost feel like we need to, not we, but I should put some like snowflake contact lens.
Oh, I wish I had those.
You know they sell these. Like,
yeah, I'm sure
crazy.
they do. Yeah, I have some of those, but I don't have the snowflake ones.
That tickles.
Okay, let's set that face.
Mm-hmm. Sparkle me up, baby. Love it.
So, do you have any shows coming up?
I do.
Oh yeah. What do you
I
have? Yeah, anything to promote?
Well, right now it's a ways away though.
Oh, yeah?
In October,
Uh-huh.
2022, I will be in a play called "End of the Rainbow" by Pandemonium.
Oh, that's what. Isn't that what they were just going to do?
That got
The Judy
because
Garland
of
with
the,
TJ.
Yes.
TJ, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So we're gonna do that.
He was so excited about that too. He was telling me about it.
I know
Yeah,
he was so
yeah.
bummed when they postponed it.
And this is a whole Judy Garland. Is it a Judy
Yes,
Garland?
yours truly is gonna be Judy Garland.
Oh yeah, and Mina does amazing like impersonations, right? So you mentioned earlier that you would like to mimic people on the TV and stuff like that.
Yes.
So that's something you're obviously really good in. You have this Bernadette Peters thing on YouTube as well. Yeah.
so embarrassing.
So and you've done tons of Forbidden Broadway, right?
Kinda. That stuff.
Yeah,
that
that kind of stuff. Yeah. So Forbidden Broadway is something that I would like, even before I watched any of them when I was like 16, 17, that's all I listened to.
Really?
And I never knew
It's
any
so
of the
good,
references,
though.
but I would just listen to it.
They're
yeah,
funny.
yeah, I love it. I really, really love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a voice perfect for that, like Christine Petty, Christina
Aw.
Bianco kind of thing, right?
Right.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know Christina Bianco, right? She's a good friend of mine.
she
She is like an amazing mentor to me. I love her.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
wow, she's amazing.
Yeah,
She does a drag race stuff.
Yes, and
Yeah.
she is actually going to be playing Little Voice in
Cool,
the UK.
cool.
Yeah,
You played that, yeah.
I
yeah.
did. I
She
know.
came to Singapore to do Forbidden Broadway for F1
Yeah, she did.
one time,
Mhm.
and
That's when
I
she-
tracked her down. I even took a picture with her,
What?
but it was like a really old potato camera thing, and it was couldn't see either of our faces, but I was like,
funny.
I just stayed there for like 2 sets. I
Oh,
love
so funny.
Christina Bianco.
Yeah, she called me. She called me. I mean, she emailed me and she was like, "Hey, guess what? I'm coming to Singapore." I'm like, "No way!" So
Wow.
yeah. This was when she did, and then she came over again when I was in Boston because TJ somehow got her connected with Sing Theater. So she came for that. I can't remember for what, but yeah, she came back for that.
Wow.
And then I met her up in New York City again.
Wow. How did she become
How
a
did we-
mentor? Yeah.
Well, so funny story. I think this was even before she became like Christina Bianco. So we were at Birdland Jazz Club. Birdland?
Birdland.
So she was
Cast
doing
party.
It was just
Was it cast party, open mic?
just an open mic thing.
Open mic. Yeah, cast party is on Monday nights.
Right.
Every time in New York I go, I try to go. I
So
sang there
she
once.
is. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. I sang there
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
of times too. It's so fun. Jim
Yeah.
Caruso is amazing.
Yeah.
So she was there doing like a Bernadette Peters number, and then I went up to her and I'm like, I can do Bernadette Peters too. And then we both started doing Bernadette Peters, and then she came to Singapore. I
On
remember
stage, she did on stage.
she did on stage. So when I came up to her and I'm like, oh my god, I love Bernadette Peters. I also impersonate her and blah blah blah. So that's how we got connected initially, and then We kept in touch, and then when she came to Singapore, when I took her like around Singapore, where did we go? We went to this place, Once Upon a Milkshake. I don't know if it's still there anymore, at Tanjong Pagar.
Okay, no.
We just started belting like the two Bernadette Peters
no,
impersonation. It was so funny. But yeah, she loves Singapore. She
wow.
Singapore. Yeah.
Oh, I love her. I love
yeah,
her.
Oh my god.
I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, she is amazing. So talented.
Okay, so I think we're just going to finish up with lips first.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so we're just going to finish off with lips, and I think we'll be back with the finished look, right? Okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay,
Do
so
it.
we can... All right, and we're back. These are finished looks. She's a Christmas elf in a Christmas romper.
I love it.
And I'm... Oh, my headpiece.
It's like only you can make me this fabulous Victoria Wonder Snatch.
And I am Mrs. Claus with a Miss Singapore Universe stars piercing my head.
Love it.
They have fun today, Mina?
Yes, lots of fun. I feel like Dolly Parton. I love it.
Okay, and of course, you can catch Mina in a whole bunch of different shows. Of course, next year with...
Yes, I'm going to be in End of the Rainbow by Pandemonium, and I'm going to be playing Judy Garland.
Well, check out on all social media and also Sing Theatre, where she's probably doing a lot of really interesting things.
Yes. We will announce them very soon.
And who knows, maybe we'll be in the show together soon.
We would love to. I would love to. Yes, Queen.
Yes. All right. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell for post notifications. All right? Okay, Mina? Tell them where they can follow you on the internet.
Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Mina Ellen K.
Mina Ellen K. All right.
Yes.
I'll link all the things down below. Okay, Mina. Why don't you sing us out?
Oh, what would you like to sing? How about you sing it with me?
Okay, I'll try.
How about we do Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
What was the next line?
What's the next line? Oh my goodness.
Let your heart be full. Oh no, we're so
another
bad
one.
Christmas elves. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, alright?
Yes.
I'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, then now we just pose. Let's do some poses.
Okay, just pose.
For the thumbnail.
All right. Was that okay?
That was fine. That was great.
I forgot the lyrics. I love it.
That was great.
Okay.
You meant to glue your thing down pretty
I
well.
did,
Yeah,
yes. Learning from the master.
You feel very pretty.
I do. Oh my god, I feel so fabulous.
All right, check out my other videos. I made over Dwayne Tan there, and my first makeover was my sister. Check them out. Bye. Okay, we're done with that.